Begin with the future of Troy. Voters rejecting a major bond proposal last month, and today we're taking a closer look at what happens next. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Simon Shakett.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. We're glad you're here with us this afternoon. Right now, we have a major update on that $137 million plan for a new library and improvements to public safety and roads. It failed at the polls, sending city leaders back to the drawing board.
7 News Detroit reporter Jolie Sherman returning to Troy to talk with citizens on both sides and find out what comes next.
A majority of Troy residents voted no to the city's $137 million bond proposal, saying it was too much money or bundled incorrectly, while others thought it was a step in the right direction.
I voted yes. I felt it was the library needed an upgrade.
I voted no because I thought it was the proposal was too generalized.
Last month, Troy residents voted on the city's $137 million bond proposal, which included $75 million for a new 3-story library, $35 million for streets such as Coolidge Highway and Wattles Road, $17 million for parks and recreation improvements, and $10 million for upgraded fire trucks and new police body cameras. Roughly 55% of voters said no, and only 45% were in support.
So I stand by my position that the bundling aspect fundamentally was correct from the standpoint that we have a large group of capital needs, and the library was part of those needs that I do believe are more of a need than a want.
We sat down with Mayor Ethan Baker, who told us they're going to continue funding top priority items such as public safety, while other projects such as the city's roads will be done on a smaller scale over a longer period of time.
So the body cameras have already been purchased for the police department. We just are using the tax dollars that could have been used for other projects that our community is asking for and made the police department a priority, as we typically do. The roads, that's always going to be a challenge, but we can't afford to let our roads crumble.
As for the library, Mayor Baker says the city might decide to scale back its original design and just invest in renovations.
The library is something that needs to be addressed. I stand by the fact that we are continuing to put and invest a lot of money into a building that will continue to fail at this point.
A Troy resident of 17 years says he voted against the bond proposal, claiming it was too much money. But he says he's hopeful the city will find a way to make these improvements.
I think overall, I think once you see the price tag, it was definitely a high price tag. But if you can bundle it correctly, maybe it will kind of resonate among people.
We're told city leaders will come together to discuss the results of the vote and next steps in mid-January. In Troy, Jolie Sherman, 7 News, Detroit.
Jolie, thank you. And remember, Jolie Sherman is your Troy reporter. If you have a story idea or a tip for Jolie, you can send her an email at jolie.sherman@wxyz.com or just use your phone's camera and scan that QR code you see on your screen.